listen to the lights. But in the plastic waterfall, I tell myself I'm feeling pain from the summer tides. Baby, can you follow me? Love is all you need. Nothing really matters if you never believe. Baby, can you feel me now? Baby, close your eyes. If you like this feeling, let that black smoke rise. Black smoke rise. Black smoke rise.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game 1 of 2. It's your Arapahoe Warriors taking on the Mullen Mustangs here from Sitting Eagle Gymnasium in Centennial, Colorado at Arapahoe High School. My name is Max Shaver. Happy to be up here in the broadcast booth by myself this evening as we're getting ready for game 1 of 2 featuring the Mullen Mustangs and your Arapahoe Warriors. The girls, this is the second league game for the girls here tonight. Their last league game earlier this week on Tuesday as Arapahoe took on Cherokee Trail, unfortunately losing that one to a tough Cherokee Trail squad. I did not happen to catch the final score of it, unfortunately. But a new thing that CHSA or the Centennial League, I'm not sure who made the call, is integrating this year is with league. They do the girls at 5:30 first and then the boys at 7 o'clock. So back-to-back doubleheader games. We'll be getting several of those with the home league games that are to follow. And we are more than excited and happy to bring coverage of those to you. But we're getting ready to toss it to Mr. Jeff Bramberg here in just a minute. Thanks for joining us here on ASN. Warriors looking to get a win back here tonight at home.
Good evening and welcome to Arapahoe High School Centennial Eagle Gymnasium for tonight's matchup featuring the Mustangs of Mullen High School and your Arapahoe Warriors. At this time, if you could please stand and face the east wall and kindly remove your caps for the playing of tonight's national anthem. These two teams are members of the Colorado High Schools Activities Association and abide by the regulations and rules set by CHSA in order to maintain high standards of conduct, competition, and scholarship. Your cooperation in good sportsmanship as players, coaches, and spectators is both expected and appreciated. And now for tonight's lineups. First, the non-starters for the Mustangs. Injured but cheering on her team tonight, number 10, Darla Maruman. Number 11, Mackenzie Jones. Number 13, Zabriela Garcia. Number 22, Cheyenne Huber. And number 24, Tatum Jones. And your starters this evening for the Mustangs. Number 0, Stella Kaiser. Number 5, Keaton Arangua Edwards. Number 12, Chloe Elster. Number 21, Mary Jane Archibald. And number 23, Riker Thomas. The Mustangs are coached this evening by head coach Tanya Jones. And now for your Arapahoe Warriors. First, the non-starters. Number 4, junior Ava Butler. Number 5, senior Jordy Winterbottom. Number 10, freshman Kaya Campbell. Number 11, freshman Maria Truman. Number 15, freshman Haley Kenyon. Number 23, senior and captain Willa Coyne. Number 32, sophomore Clara Reynolds. And number 55, senior Ashley Seymour. And your starters this evening for the Warriors. Number 2, sophomore Jaya White. Number 3, senior and captain Gianna Smith. Number 13, junior Alexa LeDuff. Number 21, junior Izzy Johnston. And number 22, junior Isabella Shumpert. The Warriors are coached tonight by head coach Jerry Knopfel and assisted by Jed Knopfel, Jeff McKay, William Seitars, and Kim Torlunke. The officials for tonight's game are Kyle Gilbert, Matt Hartle, and Kyle Sosa.
All right, folks, you heard the man. We are getting ready for game time here tonight. It's the Arapahoe Warriors once again taking on the Mullen Mustangs here on an amazing Saturday night. Who can't say no to some Saturday night hoops? 32 minutes of basketball is about to begin. Thanks for joining us. Your starting 5 as announced earlier: Jaya White, Gianna Smith, Izzy Johnston, Alexa LeDuff, and Belle Shumpert. Arapahoe in white, going from left to right. Mullen in dark blue, going from right to left. Here we go, Jaya White with the pass in. That'll get scooped up on the floor. We might have an early jump ball, and we will. Possession arrow favors the Mustangs. And I'm going to get some color settings on my camera figured out real quick. Wow, that is unnecessarily bright. And in goes the Mustangs. They got 2, scoring to start off the evening. Gianna Smith for 3, won't go. Get these color settings figured out. Apologize about that. We should have sorted that out earlier. That's going to be out of bounds. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Schumpert to inbound to Johnston. Johnston back to Schumpert. Mullen, a surprisingly good basketball team. They made it to the Elite Eight last year in the Denver Coliseum before getting knocked out by Cherokee Trail. So a team you definitely got to look out for going into this playoff. They beat Grandview last year to advance to that Elite Eight. Here comes Gianna Smith with the floater, won't go. Picked up by Mullen. Leading the scoring for Mullen tonight, number 12. And Keith Snyder in the building. And it'll be Mullen ball. Again, coming up after this, the boys take on Mullen as well. So a doubleheader Centennial League affair here tonight. And tipped away by Alexa LaDuff. That'll get picked up by Mullen. Back out to Mullen for three. Won't go. Grabbed by Gianna Smith. Nice little spin move. It's tied at 2. First points go to Gianna Smith. Mullen looking to answer back. Mullen swinging it around. Good defense from the Warriors. Playing that triple team. Gianna Smith on good defense. Mullen won't make it fall. Here's the opportunity for the Warriors to take the lead. Still plenty of time left in this ball game. Just a little over 2 minutes have passed by so far. A little bit of a slip up there from Belle Schumpert. Schumpert swings around into LaDuff, over to Smith. Smith for three. Bang! Gianna Smith doing what she does best. She has all 5 points for the Warriors here tonight. Picked off by Jaya White on the fast break. Add to the board. Warriors lead by 5, and we're going to get a timeout. Mullen calling the timeout. They got 4 left. And Warriors off to a hot start. 5 points from Gianna Smith, 2 points from Jaya White. We'll be back in 30 seconds. So it'll be Mullen ball to start after the timeout. And in goes up Mullen. That'll be a double dribble on the floor, Warrior ball. And Belle Schumpert to inbound to Alexa LaDuff, who takes it over to Smith. Over to Smith. Smith for three. Won't go. 1 for 2 on three-point attempts tonight for Gianna Smith. And Mullen will lose it. Picked up. It's kind of a scramble for the ball right now. I believe these two teams did play earlier in the season. Arapahoe took the victory on that one. Correct me if I'm wrong. And here comes Mullen on the attack. They goes up. And we'll have a foul. A good block there from Izzy Johnston. Team foul number 1 for the Warriors. And my keyboard isn't working, so you guys don't get a replay. I'm sorry. And Tanner Jones to take the free throw for the Stangs. Misses the first. Second attempt will fall. 4-point game. LaDuff over to Johnston. Johnston goes up. She gets fouled going to the hoop. See if the replay works this time. It does.
Heading to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Number 21, Izzy Johnston.
She extends the lead to 5. Izzy Johnston's 3rd point of the night. No, her first. There's her 2nd. Warriors lead by 6. Picked off by Alexa LaDuff into Izzy Johnston. Won't go, but we have a foul.
Izzy Johnson gets fouled in the act of shooting. Foul called against number 11, Mackenzie Jones. That's her 2nd team foul, number 2. And at the strike, shooting 2, number 21, Izzy Johnston.
So that's the 2nd foul on the evening for Izzy Johnston.
23, Riker Thomas.
Or not for Izzy Johnston, for Mullen. And that free throw won't fall. Johnston 2 for 3 on free throws this evening. Again, only about halfway through this first quarter. Johnston's 2nd will fall. Warriors lead by 7. Did I say they had the lead by 9 earlier? Oh my goodness. Picked up by Mullen. Mullen swings around, trying to get some points on the board. Into 21, picked off by J.O. White, but she was out of bounds. Or there was a push foul. Let's take a look at that. Keep your eye on Alexa LaDuff. That was a foul on her. It's team foul number 2. That'll be out of bounds. It'll still stay with the Mullen Mustangs. Oh my goodness. It's been a long day. We had a wrestling tournament here earlier today, the Centennial League Championships. Picked off by the Warriors. Good defense there from Belle Schumpert, changing the momentum of the play a little bit. And that'll be out of bounds. And Ava Butler will come in. Again, like I said earlier, we had the Centennial League Wrestling Championships here today. A long day of wrestling and went by pretty quick. Supposed to end at 4 o'clock. They managed to finish it by 1:45. And Grandview took home the Centennial League Championship on the wrestling mat. Arapahoe came in 2nd place. Gianna Smith drives up, adds to her point total. She has 7. Here comes Mullen, swinging around over to 21. Three-point attempt won't go, picked up by Alexa LaDuff. That'll be out of bounds. Or it'll be a foul.
On number 21, Mary Jane Archibald. Her first team foul, number 3.
It's actually a reach-in foul, Warrior ball. So team foul number 3 for the Mustangs. And here comes Ava Butler's first time touching the ball this evening. Oops. Butler swings it around over to Johnston. Johnston over to LaDuff. LaDuff goes up, and it won't fall. Almost out of bounds there. Will be picked up by Mullen. Mullen going up, and they'll get fouled. Tough break for the Warriors there. And that's Alexa LaDuff's second foul on the evening, team foul number 3. She misses the first. Currently 1 for, I believe, 5 or 6. Yeah, 1 for 6 on free throws this evening. No, 1 for 4, oh my goodness. Head is not in the right spot tonight. 1 for 4 on free throws is the Mustangs. And they're now, wait, no. 2 for 6 right now. There we go. It's been a long day, I'm sorry. Here comes Gianna Smith. Goes up, won't go, picked up by Mullen. And still down by 8, 1:35 to go here in the first. Here's a 2-point attempt, won't go. Almost said 3-point attempt, her foot was inside the line. Picked up by Ava Butler. Butler goes up, gets denied, picks up her own shot. Over to Smith. Over to White. White, the sophomore, move it in. And hit away, picked up by Mullen once again. Mullen defense stepping it up here in the last few minutes. It's been a pretty defensive ball game. And we'll have a travel. Warrior ball. I'm gonna get some points on the board, at least with 1 minute left. And make something happen. Here comes Butler. Butler swings around. Over to Johnston. Johnston back to Butler. Butler from the free throw line, won't go. Picked up by Mullen. About 30 seconds left in the quarter. Ugh. Here come the Mustangs, won't fall. You got 10 seconds, make something happen here. And a costly mistake, that'll do it for the quarter. Probably, yeah, it will. We've seen this before, nope. Not sure if you're an OG ASN fan, but last time Mullen's girls team was in this gym, they made a half-court buzzer beater to go into the halftime, but your score at the end of 1, Arapahoe up 12-4 over the Mustangs. Right now, your scoring leaders, Gianna Smith in front with 7 points. Izzy Johnston right behind her with 3. And Jaya White closely behind with 2. Meanwhile, for the Mustangs, leading the scoring, number 12 is Chloe Pelster with 3. And Mary Jane Archibald with 1. Going over to fouls, leading the fouling for the Warriors, number 13, Alexa LaDuff with 2. And for the Mustangs, Mackenzie Jones with 2. As we get ready for the second quarter of ball here. Warriors again have the lead. Warriors with the ball to begin. Schumpert taking it up the left side. Over into Winterbottom. Winterbottom making an early appearance. Into Kenyon. Won't go. Correction, that's Maria Truman. Truman goes up, won't go. They're jumping for it, and it's rebounded by Bill Schumpert. Excuse me, I'm blanking on my names. Picked up by Mullen. They'll go up and get 2. Cuts the lead down to 6. Oh, and it's picked up again by the Mustangs. Warriors got to clean that up a little bit on offense. Mullen defense taking advantage of those slips like that. It's known to happen in basketball. And her shot won't go anyway. Doesn't really matter. Warrior ball. Oh, Trey is here. Gianna Smith goes up for 3, won't go. Smith for 3, gets fouled! How about that? And she goes up for a potential 4-point play. And that's team foul number 1 for the Mustangs. I'm going to step away for just a minute.
And at the strike for the and 1, number 3, Gianna Smith. We're going to pause to wipe the floor.
Going to step away for the moment to wipe the floor. It is snowy outside, so might be a little bit of a buildup with water. That's understandable. Not sure what that goofy transition was. Again, stepping away for a moment to clear up the floor. A bunch of water making its way in. Again, there was a wrestling meet here earlier today, and so that probably explains why. And Gianna Smith to take her and 1 after getting that huge 3. And I mean, Trey, if you want to hop on, I know you just got here, so.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me, Mac.
Thought it was just going to be me today, and turns out it wasn't. Gianna Smith for the and 1 won't go. And Mullen looking to waste a little time. Goes up, gets fouled, but it won't go in. Mullen not being the most consistent team with free throws. And so This could either extend, could add to their points or not help at all, and looks like it will. Cuts the lead down to 8. Mackenzie Jones to shoot the buckets. Second one goes. First time they get 2 for 2 on free throws. And an over and back.
Checking in for Mullen, number 5, Keaton Arapahoe. And on the court for the Warriors, number 4, Ava Butler. Also on the court, number 2, Jaya White.
In goes Mullen. Good defense from the Warriors. Won't go anywhere. Picked up by Gianna Smith. Gianna Smith recently ranked one of the top national players, or top players for Colorado. Here's Jaya White for 3. Oh my goodness, Valentine. Jaya White again over into Butler. Back to Smith. Over into Butler. Butler for 3, won't go. Picked up by Butler again. She'll go up, won't go. You know, a big thing they emphasize in basketball is you gotta finish. There's a perfect example of that right there. And it seems neither team is having luck with that so far. Johnston for 3, won't go. Good defense from the Warriors trying to get the press and rebound it. And we're gonna have a foul on the floor.
Foul is called on the floor prior to the basket. Foul against number 3, Gianna Smith, her first. Team foul.
That's an interesting call. Not sure if I agree with that one 100%. Here comes Mullen. Mullen was not the shot at that moment. Won't go. White over into Butler. Back to Smith. Smith. They'll get a kick ball. Warrior ball again. Smith. Over to Johnston. John Smith pulls from the paint, won't go. And it's just been back and forth on defense. No points scored. It's been 2 minutes now, and what a block. It's been 2 minutes since anybody has scored off those free throws from Mackenzie Jones. What a block from Jaya White. Still won't go. Good defense from the Warriors. Finally. Tatum Jones ending the 2 minute scoring drought for either of these teams, closing the Warriors lead to 5. Nice pass into Johnston. It gets picked off again. And we'll have a foul.
Foul ball against number 4, Ava Butler, her first. Team foul number 3. Checking in for the Warriors.
We have three fouls.
And number 23, Willa Coyne.
And Coyne and LaDuff sub in for the Warriors.
Mustangs, number 15, Zachariela Garcia.
And we'll have a foul. It'll be an and one.
Number 24, Tatum Jones.
Another example of me not paying attention.
Foul ball against number 23, Willa Coleman, her first. Team foul number 4. At the free throw line for the and one, number 24, Tatum Jones.
And Tatum Jones to take the and one. Doesn't go. Warriors down by 3. Gotta put something on the board here. They were up by 9 earlier.
Yeah, Mullen on a 4-point run here in the last 3 minutes. Puts them within 3.
And doesn't get them anywhere.
One more foul for the Warriors would put them in the double bonus.
And it's picked off by Willa Coyne. Seeing some new faces early on this team. Or not new faces, I'd say. Fresh faces in this game, you know. Knopfel changing his starters out early. As here's Ava Butler. Back into White, back to Butler. And Jerry Knopfel will call a timeout.
30-second timeout.
That'll be a 30-second timeout. Both teams down to 4. We're going to step away. All right, folks, we welcome you back. Your score, 15-12. Warriors have the lead after a frustrating few minutes. No team able to score. Except for Mullen, who's on a 4-point run for these last 3 minutes. Here comes Gianna Smith from downtown. Won't go once again. And rebounded by Belle Schumpert. Got to keep an eye out for this Mullen defense. There you go, Gianna Smith. Bumps the lead to 6. And she has 13 on the night. And they're fighting for it. Picked up by Alexa LaDuff. LaDuff into Smith. Smith back to White. Over into LaDuff, back to White. So many names. Schumpert. Schumpert fakes her defender. Pass into Coyne. Can't grasp it firmly, unfortunately. Arapahoe trying to get something going, and there's another 2-pointer. Arapahoe with the 4-point lead. Less than a minute here to go at the end of the first half. Mullen scored 10 so far this quarter. Arapahoe only 6. Comes at a 3-point attempt from Mullen. They are 0 for, I think 0 for 3 or 4 on 3-point attempts here tonight. Not working out for them in their favor. Their defense has been the playmakers of this game. Down to 30 seconds. Here goes Smith trying to end it one more time before the end of the half. Willa Coyne goes up. It'll get picked up by Belle Schumpert. It'll be Mullen ball.
I think that was off. I think that was off Mullen, but it's all right.
Definitely been some questionable calls here in this game. There was a foul called earlier on Gianna Smith. It was just a little bit of contact. But that is for the fan to decide. And that'll go up for 2. Cut the lead to 2, and that won't do it. Your score at the end of the half. Warriors up by 2, 18-16 here in Sitting Eagle Gymnasium. We're gonna go to halftime. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for joining us. All right, JDs and Littlemen, welcome back to basketball here on Arapahoe Sports Network. Your Warriors lead 18-16 over the Mullen Mustangs.
Real quick, I just want to shine some light on the best player on this Warrior team, Gianna Smith. She's averaging 22 points a game with a 50% field goal or 57% field goal percentage and 5.4 rebounds a game and 2.5 assists per game. That is insane for high school basketball.
She almost made that shot there after nearly getting fouled, and it looks like we do have a foul on the floor.
She has 13 points in just the first half, so on pace for 26.
It was a blocking foul.
Gianna Smith is having an incredible season.
It was I don't know if I like that call. They called that foul a blocking foul on Gianna Smith just a moment ago. That bucket won't go either. So 18-16, Warriors need to extend this lead here. It's a little too close for comfort. And a little bit of miscommunication there on that play. Turns it over to Columbine. Three-point attempt from Mullen won't fall. Picked up by Jaya White. Here comes Jaya White. Over into LaDuff. LaDuff with the floater, won't go. Picks it, her shot back up, won't go either. And we'll get a jump ball.
Only 3 players for the Warriors have scored tonight. Gianna Smith with 13, and then Izzy Johnson with 3, and Jaya White with 2. Other than that, it's been a pretty low-key game for all your other Warrior girls basketball players.
And picked off by Alexa LaDuff. Could this be the momentum shifter? Tipped off and rebounded. Here comes Izzy Johnston, adds to the point total. Warriors have a 4-point lead. I'm going to step away for a moment.
Mullen moving the ball around.
3-point attempt, in and out, just like the burger. Again, it's been a long last few days. We're just trying to have some fun with this.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, both for Trey and I.
Yep, 2 early mornings the past 2 days.
And Mullen puts it back down to a 2-point game. Guess we have no fouls this quarter. I thought we had a blocking foul on Gianna Smith, but we don't. Scoreboard says otherwise. Here comes Izzy Johnston. Her shot won't fall. And that one will. It's a tie game at 20. Warriors got to lock in here. With 5:06 left to go here in the third. Again, this has been way too close for comfort. And just a lot of mistakes on offense. And here comes Alexa LaDuff. LaDuff over into Johnston. Johnston to Smith. Smith drives, nice spin move. Fake over into White.
Oh.
White, oh,
that was a really good pass and good thought from Jay White, but I think Izzy Johnson just wasn't quite expecting it.
Yeah, beautifully designed play. It just,
yeah,
a little miscommunication and wrong place, wrong time. That's just small things you clean up in practice.
Warriors switching to the half-court press.
And picked up by the Warriors on that steal. Same thing happens again on the other side. Pretty much a mirrored basketball game. both teams doing the same thing.
Lots of turnovers and lots of missed shots.
And here comes a jumper. Inside the paint, won't go. And we'll have a jump ball. Actually a foul. Reach in on the Warriors. Alexa LaDuff is in disbelief.
I think that's probably the right call.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 24, Taylor
But,
Jones.
you know.
Here comes Mullen with a three-point attempt. Won't go. 0 for 4 on free throws. Mullen ball. I don't know if I like that call. Jerry Knopfel obviously not happy about that.
Checking in for Mullen, number 11, Mackenzie Jones.
Stand up. Never mind. And that one will be denied out of bounds by Jaya White. A good, clean block there, no foul. Oh my goodness, this chair will not push in. There we go.
Oh, man.
So the two-point attempt from Mullen won't go.
I mean, neither team really making the easy shots, it feels like, tonight.
Yeah, both teams have some work to do in practice. Here's Bell Shumpert in and out. I'll get it California style. And that'll be hopefully Warrior ball as it rolls into the hallway. It will be Warrior ball. Over into Shumpert, won't go.
I mean, another really well-designed play and perfectly set up. It just, the layup just doesn't go.
Yeah, quite frustrating.
Mm-hmm. I mean, come on, that's good defense from Izzy Shumpert. I don't know what you want her to do.
Let's take a look.
Oh.
I mean, she's just playing defense. I mean, I don't know.
That was a pretty weak reach-in call.
Yeah.
That was hard to notice. Officiating not being the best tonight. And
Good job by Jay White.
Jump ball. And Jay White to take it down the court. 2:30 left to go here in the quarter. Warriors got to get some points here. Goes up, denied. It'll be out of bounds. It's been 3 minutes, just about 3 minutes, since we last had points.
It's kind of been a lot of this game.
Yeah, I believe it. When Mackenzie Jones scores, we go on a scoring drought. That happened after a series of free throws from her. Nice rebound by the Warriors. Both teams go on a scoring drought, FYI. Picked up by J.O. White, will get an and one, and she ends the scoring drought. Count the basket.
Yes, since those Mackenzie Jones layups, I believe only about 10 points total were scored. Or about 20 points, actually.
And the three-point play won't work. But we'll take the extra 2 points to end the scoring drought. And it hits our camera. That camera.
Checking in for Mullen, number 0, Stella Kaiser, and number number 21, Mary Jane Archibald.
And we got some subs coming in for the Stangs. Arapahoe defense got to step up here. And there's going to be a foul on the floor.
Foul call against number 13, Alexa.
I'm not sure if I agree with that one.
Number 3.
Third team foul for the Warriors.
I'm going to call a reach-in, maybe? I'm not
Checking in for the Warriors. Number 4, Ava Butler.
sure what the call is on that one.
Number 5, Ashley Seabaugh.
And Ashley Seabaugh making an appearance, along with Ava Butler. 1:37 left to go here in the third. Three-point attempt from Mullen won't fall. Picked up by Ashley Seabaugh into Ava Butler. Here comes Dale White, won't fall. Picked up by the Mustangs. And some timeout, Mullen.
Full timeout for Mullen.
I'm going to step away. Folks, we welcome you back. Your score at the end, or after that Mullen timeout, 22-20, Warriors with the lead. And again, a very defensive basketball game, a lot of turnovers, a lot of mistakes made by both teams. And here's another three-point attempt by Mullen. That's their fifth or sixth three-point attempt that hasn't fallen. And there's a nice tip and steal from Izzy Johnston. Here comes Ava Butler into White, over to Smith. Smith for three.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gianna Smith.
That's her 16th point.
Oh my God, that was disgusting. Put that on the highlight reel.
And when this game was lacking a three-pointer, she stepped up. And it'll be Mullen ball. 25-20, 34 seconds left to go. Warriors on a 5-0 run right now. Within these last 5 minutes. Mullen trying to shake off one last play before the quarter ends. 3, 2, 1, they go up, and it won't go. Surprise, surprise. Over 7 on three-pointers tonight for the Mustangs. Warriors have the lead at the end of the quarter. 25-20. Big shout out to the band for coming tonight. Always love to see Sean Funk and the gang. Filling the gym with some sound. Oops. Why was that on my screen? So we got one more quarter of basketball left to go here. Again, boys coming up right after this at 7 o'clock. You can find that live stream linked in our YouTube channel. And if you're coming from our website and you're confused why there's a game going on in the Ox Gym, the JV team needed a way to stream their games. We gave them our website platform, so we apologize about that inconvenience. And we will begin the fourth quarter. Mullen will have possession. 25-20, Warriors have the lead. Still a little too close for comfort. And he goes a pass to Mullen, won't go. A little too much on it. Beautiful pass denied by Mullen.
Gianna Smith, by the way, committed to CSU for girls basketball.
Yeah, D1 level look, and her future definitely looking bright. She actually committed last year as a junior, or no, it was either sophomore or junior year. So same thing with Belle Shumpert. Belle Shumpert going to CU Boulder. That's where I'm going. She committed my sophomore year. So wait, no. She committed last year. My goodness, I'm out of touch today. So again, Belle Shumpert, she's only a junior, so you'll be seeing another year of her, and there's 2 points for the Stangs. And we'll get a timeout. No, you don't take the score bug out on the timeout. You put the timeout thing in. This is what goes through my mind when I'm doing this thing. It's again, like we said, it's been the last few days, so you know, speak in our mind a little bit. So a minute passed so far in this fourth quarter. Mullen with the 2-point bucket just a moment ago. Now on the court, Ava Butler, Izzy Johnston, Alexa LaDuff, Gianna Smith, and Jaya White. Gianna Smith facing some pressure. Izzy Johnston won't go. Good defense there from Mullen. Able to quickly see that she was wide open and cover her with three ladies. And Warrior ball. LaDuff over into Butler. Butler gets two.
Butler only the fourth scorer for the Warriors. It's her first points of the game.
Yeah, leading the scoring right now, Gianna Smith with 16. Right behind her, Jaya White Izzy Johnston with 5, and Jaya White with 4. Those are your top three, so we have a foul. Won't be a shooting foul. Yes, it will.
Team foul number 1.
Alexa LaDuff now with 4 team fouls, so she is now in foul trouble.
Yeah, 4 personals for her. So Jerry Knopfel, that's not really his focus right now. He's talking to Gianna Smith, kind of getting her mind right. And Tatum Jones shooting the second free throw after she misses the first. Second shot on the way. There it goes. Smith from deep. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. I mean, nobody can guard her. There were 2 girls on her, and she still Just drains it in their face. Absolutely disgusting.
There's a reason she's best in the state, and finally, Mullen able to get their first three-pointer of the game.
It was Chloe Pelster with the three-pointer.
Good pickup from Izzy Johnston, and we'll have a foul. If it's on Johnston, I'm gonna crash out. And okay, it's not good.
Team foul number 1.
And 5-second violation. Coach Knopfel not happy about that. $20 seconds, or 5:20, oh my goodness. Three-point attempt from Mullen, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Where'd that come from?
Mackenzie Jones drills it in Arapahoe's face. Brings this game within 1. I'm surprised they still have Alexa LaDuff on the court. She is at 4 fouls.
I think it's a you have nothing to lose type deal. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God! Jaya White responds right back with a 3 of her own.
Yeah, that puts her at 7 points on the evening.
4 3-pointers in the last minute and 30 seconds for both teams.
We'll have a foul. I don't know if I like that one.
I mean, what? What? Wait, where's the foul at? Like,
maybe a little tap on the arm there. I don't
Yeah.
know. And it won't go in anyway. So 2 team fouls on the Warriors. That last foul was on Izzy Johnston. That's her second foul. So that one goes in. It's tied at 30 again. Oh wait, no it's not.
Thanks to Jaya White, it's not.
Yeah, everybody was expecting Gianna Smith there, and then out of nowhere, Jaya White, you got to keep your eye on her. She's another elite three-point shooter for the Warriors when it matters most. Here comes Gianna Smith.
And Jaya White, only a sophomore.
A nice spin move.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like you said, unguardable.
Oh my God. I mean, there's nothing else to say about Gianna Smith other than, oh my God. Like, she's just. And she can get rebounds on the other side of the ball. Like, on the other side of the court, I mean.
Okay, good. And Ava Butler with an attempt that won't go. And Ava Butler, weirdly enough, she's known for missing her first three-pointer and then making the next. And there's a foul against Mullen. It'll be Warrior ball, optimal shooting position for the Warriors here to extend that lead, give them some more insurance. Here comes Ava Butler, second attempt.
Oh
what did I say?
Oh my God. It's raining threes in Sitting Eagle Gymnasium.
What did I say about she's gonna miss the first and make the second? I'm telling you, I know my stuff.
Wow. I mean, Mac, you're so him, bro.
I know. You know, if it ain't shot by Shaver Media, it ain't right. And there's a three-point attempt that will go. Sorry to scream in your ear. And here's Ava Butler, timeout. So Arapahoe will call full timeout here.
Let's just go over this scoring real quick.
Yeah, this scoring run has been crazy.
Okay, so barely any three-pointers have been made the whole game. It's a very low-scoring game. Then all of a sudden, Gianna Smith goes in her bag, step back three. So that's at 6 minutes. 16 seconds later, Mullen responds with a three-point of their own. Then 30 seconds later, Mullen gets another three-pointer. Then 20 seconds later, Jaya White shoots a three, bangs it. Then Gianna Smith spin fade at 4 minutes and 19 seconds, bang. And then Ava Butler at 3 minutes, 41 seconds left, bangs a three. And then Mullen bangs a three with 3 minutes and 21 seconds left. I mean, wow, has this game ramped up in the past 3 minutes.
The game of threes. And speaking of which, we have 3 minutes left, or just about.
By the way, that is 6 3-pointers in 3 minutes, in barely 3 minutes.
Warriors have the ball, and inbounding it is number 3. Here comes Ava Butler. Gianna Smith. Back to Butler. Butler spins around, goes into Johnston. Johnston back to Butler. Over into White. White drives over to Johnston. Johnston decides to take it herself. Extends the lead to 7. And there's another 2 from the Mustangs. It's a lead down to 5 for the Warriors. And it looks like Warriors are going to start playing ice now, you know, slow the game down, start to waste time. Don't want to mess around with the lead you have right now. Don't want to take any risk and lose it. And a little bit of an overpass there from Izzy Johnston. Here comes Gianna Smith. Gianna Smith looking for a teammate. Goes up. We have a foul.
Foul call against the Mustangs. It's against number 12, Chloe Pelster, her second. Team foul number 3. Foul was called in the act of shooting.
That call was questionable right there on Mullen. Again, I'm not one to usually defend the other team, but that was not a good call. And Jaya White with another shot, won't go. So Warriors up by 6. Warrior defense, the big emphasis for right now. Got to stop this Mullen offense that out of nowhere has made a bunch of free three-pointers, and Mullen will call a timeout.
Full timeout for Mullen.
What do you know, Ian Charles Edwards already getting ready for the boys' game. He doesn't watch these broadcasts, so I'm just gonna, we can talk about him all we want. You know, he really does run the place.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you gotta listen to him.
If Ian tells you something, you should listen.
Yeah, he's never wrong, ever.
No.
I was having that conversation with Miss Kelly about it earlier in the month, and we're just saying he's never wrong, you know. He's always right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to basketball, and here goes Mullen. Warrior defense again, like I said, the heavy emphasis for pressure right now. Goes in, Gianna Smith right there. It won't matter. 2 points for Mullen. Here comes Jaya White. Jaya White back out to LaDuff. Back to Smith. Smith.
Just keep the ball in Gianna Smith's hands. They are double teaming here.
Gianna Smith and I'm sorry. Love the Warriors and everything, but what was that foul? Was that a reach? If they called that as a reach, and okay, that was reasonable. If they called that as a reach-in, I would have lost it. And they did, because it was the right call. Here comes Izzy Johnston. She did the same thing.
These refs are really.
No, it's a good call. But it was the same girl did the same thing. Am I right? Yes, she did the exact same thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Hey, Mac.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same girl.
It was the same girl. Look. Yours just hasn't updated yet.
Oh, mine isn't updated. I'm sorry, Mac.
It was the same girl.
You're right.
Back to what I was saying. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's exactly what happened there. I'm sorry to any Mullen fans. That was a cough, not a laugh, by the way, who are watching this. I have no hate against your team. I try and keep it positive, but I'm just trying to have some fun. And that was a foul there.
Hey, just for some context, Mac and I both up at 6 a.m. yesterday to work in a school assembly, and both up at 6 a.m. today.
So, and what time you go to bed last night and the night before? What time you go to bed last night?
Well, so on Thursday night, probably 12 o'clock. And then last night, I think 2 a.m.
Of course. Yeah, I'd say about the same.
Yep.
Mullen is definitely not in the bonus spot. I'd give him that.
So running off maybe 10 hours of sleep in a couple of days here.
Yeah, me too. So I hope you guys understand the situation we are in, and Mullen will call a timeout. This game has just been a lot of giggles for us, dare I say. He's up 40, shouldn't it be 45? I think it should be 45, but scoreboard says 44. So, yeah, let me look. See if anybody said anything in the chat. No, but we have a pretty big amount of people watching. Big shout out to my my 41 people watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, maybe comment something in the chat. I'd love to answer one of your questions or comment on a thought you may have. We're pretty open to doing anything right now. And Mullen will start with the ball with 28 seconds left. Once the Warriors get it in their hands, that's ball game. You know they'll hold it. So, and we'll get picked up again by Mullen. There's a three-point attempt, won't go. So it looks like the raining of threes has stopped as I eat my own words. She just drains a three there. Sometimes there's a time and a place to shut your mouth, and that was it right there, and the Warriors will go back to the free throw line. Oop, that's not the right button. Of course, you comment in the chat, and Gianna Smith makes it 45. She's one of the most consistent three-point free throw shooters in the state. And Mustangs will call their final timeout. And anybody other than Trey, if y'all have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the chat. Again, boys coming up later at 7 p.m. as they take on Mullen. Again, this new league, the way there's some new league rules. The way they're doing things is it's back-to-back. So our next game, go to the schedule. Stand by, y'all. So our next game that we'll be live for is the Arapahoe versus Grandview on the 31st. I believe that's Friday. Yeah, that's Friday, the 31st. Arapahoe will be taking on Grandview at Grandview, and we'll be with our friends GBTV for that one. And again, the way that works is girls at 5:30, boys at 7. And so there's really, what was that? Ball game. Oh, good job, Ms. Peterson. She stopped the clock right before the horn went off. But, yep, there you go. Ball game. You'll see the girls back in action here on ASN on Friday as they take on Grandview against the Grandview Wolves with our friends over at GBTV. We can't wait for that one. We'll see you here in a few moments as your boys take on Mullen at 7 p.m. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for joining us here on ASN. Your Warriors take the dub.